Hey everyone, welcome back to Mildly Appropriate Podcast. We're not going to say the episode because I don't know the episode.
25 is my guess.
Back to being consistent, even though we missed a week.
Yep.
We've been, hanging out, going to the shore, trying to catch up on life a little bit. So we're back.
Yeah.
Missed a few weeks, no big deal.
Was it a few weeks? 2?
I think it was like 2 or 3.
I believe
3? Fucking hell.
Don't forget, comment, like, subscribe, do the whole shenanigans. You know how it goes. If you're here for the first time, enjoy. We talk about some
Random
fun,
shit.
super interesting stuff that's super important. So make sure you listen all the way through.
If you like us, and you listen to us. That's really it. We got Sean manning the cameras. Well, not really manning them, but, he's hanging out.
Yep, producer.
Episode 31. He
Yep,
just
31.
informed us. He's our information guy.
Got our boys over there.
We got Tyler
Howdy.
back
Hello.
on.
The usual
Welcome.
crew.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome.
No one knew.
No.
We're hanging. I mean, I know whoever's, coming back, we do have the panels up. We told you guys before. If you missed it, now you hear it again.
Yep.
We're going to get into some bug stuff right away. Just 'cause
Oh, we're just jumping right back to
Right into the
cicadas?
bug stuff.
I didn't want to forget about it. I don't know what's going on here. Cool. So I didn't want to forget about it because I was taking a nice drive. Nice little, convertible, wind blowing, things, noises I'm hearing. So I'm on a highway drive, pretty long. I don't want to say where I'm going. I don't want to get killed. So I'm taking this ride, and all of a sudden I start hearing like random. I start hearing these random noises, and I'm like freaking out. I'm like, this is. I know what they are though. They're cicadas, right?
Right.
So like normally I hear a cicada. I'm like, okay, I hear this one sound, and it goes away, and we're good. Everything's okay. This time I heard it for like a good 10 minutes down the road, like going 90 miles per hour. I mean 65 miles per hour.
Right.
In a 55 zone. 10 minutes long, the whole entire way. Just trees right here and loud, like very loud
Super
cicadas.
loud. Too loud.
Again, this isn't the first time I've experienced cicada noises, but my mind was blown.
Mm-hmm.
And so I heard it for that 10 minutes. Then I hear it for another 10-minute period. Then I hear it for another 10-minute period. So they must be fucking going to town out there in those trees because there was a lot of those cicadas.
This is the worst I've ever heard cicadas.
I
we
think
normally get like the green kind that are, they
these
make
are
their
the
noise.
17-year
Yeah,
15.
apparently.
I think it's 17 years.
That's one of the two.
Yeah.
It's some amount of time. These ones are like black and orange. They're not the normal green ones.
Right.
And there's so many of them. I just went on a hike today with a few friends of mine, and
I just love picturing Sam on a hike. Like he's such a wholesome man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait. So we were out there, and we could not. The first thing you can tell when you walk into the forest is there's just a surrounding ringing going on of just the thousands and maybe millions of cicadas that are just chirping.
Bad.
It was insane. We started going through the path, and in the ground, it was like kind of soft ground, so it was like kind of muddy. You could see just holes of where they all had burrowed in or like came out of the ground.
Or they burrow? That's how they do it?
Yeah.
I know it's like they lay
They stay in the
eggs.
ground for 17 years.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So-
whatever it is.
They stay in the ground that whole time.
Yeah.
What the
They
fuck?
mature, and then once they're ready to pop, they go up.
Oh.
Mate,
So they must have
die.
been just having
Christ.
sex a lot back
Yeah.
at 17 years ago. Like, what was going on?
No, now is when they're
this
having
is
sex.
this is the sex period.
This is when they reproduce. Then they go
That's
back
why
on
they
their-
make all that noise.
Yeah,
It's like their
it's
mating
mating.
sound.
Well, there's gonna be a lot. If they ever turn on us, we are fucked.
I think people are already saying we're
Look,
fucked.
I think that the cicadas have developed the perfect mating system, in my opinion.
Just make tons
Oh.
of
You
sex
make a lot of
noises.
noise. Somebody, if they're interested, hey, sure.
They'll come by,
let's do
take
this.
a look.
You know what I mean?
And they all-
That's most animals.
Yeah, no, and I don't know what happened to us.
Are you going to try that?
Yeah, just
Yeah, I mean, everything else seems not to be working. So.
I identify as a cicada. Is that Chewbacca? Or
Yeah,
a
yeah.
cicada?
That's a Wookiee, dude. Jesus.
Yeah,
But yeah, it was disgusting.
It's nasty.
We could hear them everywhere. Like I have a video just to record like the sound of
I
it.
should've done that
It's
first, man.
terrible. I wonder if I can play and it'll pick up on the mic.
You just put it right in the mic. I'm sure.
I will. Yeah.
Yeah, put on the mic. Yeah.
So you know
Yeah, Sam,
how
put it on the mic.
when cicadas shed, they leave behind those
Yes.
shells.
Yeah.
We saw that many on every tree.
I think they're cool. The shells.
Yeah,
Like,
sure,
kinda-
they're
kinda
cool
sick.
They
until
also
you
have like
realize
a satisfying crunch.
Oh,
they
yeah,
come from
do.
like
But they're not a fucking
the
snack.
worst bug in the
I'm not
world.
saying you eat
So
them,
are
you
they the
step
worst
on
to
them.
us?
Yeah, ugh.
Are they the worst to us or no? Not really a problem.
No, don't do anything.
Yeah, they don't really do anything
cool.
yet.
So
Yet.
I don't like. They're docile. I don't know.
So when did you first just experience that the other day? That was first
That was
time
today.
Today. Sorry.
For like this kind of cicada. Normally I just hear regular cicadas in like the trees and it's like one or two and it's nothing crazy. I just hear them like summertime.
So I got creeped out first because I heard someone came to my place of employment and took a long ride to get there, and they work with the company. He goes, "Yeah, I killed like 50 cicadas on the way here." I'm like, what? And I didn't know there was a problem at all. I just
like
knew.
lantern flies, man.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, we killed like 50. He's like, do you have a cicada problem over here? I'm like, I don't know, do we? Because I haven't seen them recently. And he told me that, and then the next day is when I won that ride, and I was like, everywhere, just everywhere.
Yeah, but they're not like a problem.
I guess not, but it was
Not
just
yet.
weird to hear.
You keep saying that. What are they gonna do,
I
Sam?
don't know, man. Maybe they adapt and start taking over the world.
Yeah, hey,
who
we
the
don't
fuck
know.
knows?
I have a
Listen,
great
They
question.
sit in the ground for 17 years. They
Yeah.
come out, they fuck, and they die, and then they go back into the ground. That's it. That's
There's,
their whole life
I feel like
cycle.
there could be more. What what do they need that much time in the ground for? You know?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they do.
Something's
down
going on
Yeah.
there. There's probably like underground bug laboratories where they're,
Oh, they're making super cicadas?
yes,
there. I think it's
precisely.
I think it's a weird cycle of like predators. Like they just don't have predators every like 17 years. Or, I don't know.
I
It's some
bet
weird
you.
biological
I bet you the
reason.
cicada killers kill them.
What are
Yeah,
cicada
Yeah,
killers?
that's
but,
a
yeah,
thing.
we don't have enough
Pull-
units.
Pull it up, Jamie. Pull that up. Okay, I'll play the.
Yeah.
I meant Jamie as he's the.
Oh, they're just like
Yeah.
like
Joe
bees,
Rogan
like
guy.
bees.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they look like wasps or hornets, but they only go after cicadas.
I'm sure if 15,
and they're huge.
I'm sure if there was 10,000 cicadas for every cicada killer, they'd have some issues.
I don't know, man.
Just bite at them, just
I
like.
mean, like, cicadas don't do anything.
Let me
Just
play
kill
this.
them.
Let me play this.
Yeah.
Let me tell like if you can just hear.
Wow.
This
That's
is
a lot.
this is the entire hike.
That was nothing. I'm telling you, if you took the ride I was in, you would have been scared.
Because
It
yeah,
was-
you're right.
Listen,
Normally you hear
this
one or
this
two.
doesn't do it justice. We were in a forest where all you could hear around it was just a ringing of cicadas.
It was really loud,
It was
right?
overwhelming.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Like
was thinking to
annoying.
myself, if I were like tripping on mushrooms, I would have lost my fucking
Yeah.
mind.
I thought
Sorry, so
about
can
putting
you
my
have,
top
is
up.
like conversation breaking loud?
Kinda. At certain points, we had to like talk pretty
That's
loudly.
cra- wow.
It's really
Dude.
crazy.
I haven't heard them at all.
I was shocked.
We live in the city, so, like,
Well, I drive up to work.
Pretty
and
nuts.
I don't.
yeah, but, like, when there's not a lot of trees around and you're on the highway, like, you're not going to hear
Yeah,
them.
but
Yep.
I work in a place with trees.
I was with Mario on the ride, and like I was shocked how she didn't react to it at all. Like I was actually just like I kept saying, I'm like, what is this is crazy. I
Yeah.
was just having this crazy reaction, and she's just sitting there like, yeah, there's cicadas. I'm like,
Yeah,
This isn't
I'm
just-
kind of on the same train.
this isn't just cicadas, dude. I'm telling you, this was like ringing in my ear almost. Like
Yes.
it was unbelievable.
I'm a Troy.
Yeah, and I have a great question
I
that
haven't heard of
segues
it,
into
so-
something
I
else.
don't think it's a big deal.
It might not be.
No, I don't think so. I mean, yeah,
I have,
What were
there's
you-
a lot of them.
I have,
Yeah,
I
what
have
do
a
you wanna
question that
segue
kind of
into?
segues into another topic, the alien stuff. But so I know this is a weird
Cicadas,
segue, but
aliens.
okay. So we got these crazy cicadas. Whatever. They're not harmful. Correct?
Yeah.
So we're talking about aliens right now, and there's all these sightings of UFOs. Oh, they are UFOs. They're not actually aliens, but unidentified aircrafts, right?
Yeah.
So I was thinking, I'm like, so when we find a new species, like let's say we find a species somewhere in the mountains or in really deep sea.
Usually in the Amazon. 'Cause
Yeah,
there's, like,
okay,
tons
in
of
the
shit.
Amazon. So why can't we, why aren't they considered aliens? Are they, what if they're fucking
Like
what if they have minds
immediately?
of their own and they're aliens?
Because
How do you know they came from Earth? They're a new species. You never found them
They would
before.
study them. I mean, they'd probably be able to trace their genealogy to some creature on Earth that's.
No, I
been
think
around.
they're aliens, and they're gonna take over the world.
Okay. So some fucking little snake in the Amazon is
Yep.
going to take over the world. He's an alien.
We're gonna find some aliens soon. I have a feeling.
If we have aliens, they're definitely deep sea, in my opinion.
Yeah.
why?
Yeah.
You
Have
they
you
just-
seen some of these
you think they
fish?
just like dove right from the outer space,
Right.
dove right
Yeah,
in, just fucking head first.
No, some of those fish, man. So those fish, fucking wild looking fish out there. Like there's deep sea fish.
Oh, the tunas, like the
Well,
giant tunas.
No, no.
Like
I think
there's-
Danny's talking about
like
like the fish that
anglerfish.
that look like demented.
Right.
Like
Oh,
they're
like that
they're
are just
messed
bound-
up looking.
yeah.
Yeah.
See,
That's-
but like, are those aliens, or are they just random species that ended up mating with the wrong other species and formed some creep?
Well,
I think
It's
it's
like-
just evolution. It's just
Yes,
Yeah.
that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Because if you don't know like how deep those fish are, the pressure is unreal.
Yeah.
Like it would kill any human. So
Yeah.
these fish their bodies are just like
Not
really
normal.
fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Also,
Like,
they
if you pull
survive
them
that
up,
light.
like they just like
they probably just
they're
natural
see through
instead of like
they never see any light.
Right.
yeah.
Exactly.
Instead of just being in like a lab and actually getting crossbreeded, they must have just naturally crossbreed into these freaks of fish.
Pretty much, I guess.
I mean, there hasn't really been like a
zombie
lab
fish.
crossbreed of like some super predator yet.
No,
Thank
Not
God.
yet.
do you know there?
That'd be cool.
I heard this.
Look at lions and T Rexes.
I heard this from a
together.
very bad source, but I heard
Wolf
that
bear.
I heard that China's like trying to like use humans and like monkeys and make like different forms of humans. I heard this.
Gorilla people?
I don't know about that, but they have genetic editing. They have like the gene editing tool over
Yes.
there that got banned, and the whole world was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
yeah,
whoa."
we're not ready for this.
Yeah, I'll look.
Yeah.
I'll look into it, and we'll come back to that on the next podcast. I don't remember all of it,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I'll look into it. That's what I'm saying.
Sean
yeah,
says
something like that. Maybe it was
that
Japan.
he thinks Japan has approved crossbreeding of certain animals.
Yeah, that's what I think I heard.
Experimental animals.
Yeah,
With humans.
Yeah.
Animals and humans.
Animals and humans. Yes.
Okay, that's
I'm
pretty.
telling you, I wasn't the only one. I heard this, and I don't know. Again, not a reputable source. It would be my mother, but you know,
okay.
All credibility.
Okay.
not saying she doesn't know a lot. I'm just saying like
ties.
she just heard,
See, my mom heard from another person.
yeah, from
that
another
this had-
source. I mean, that's not. I feel like that's not a reliable source. But,
Right, it's
you know,
not.
it was. I heard some information.
Hey, you're
I'm just-
acknowledging
Hey, look,
it.
hey, we're not a
You're-
news channel.
you're
So
acknowledging
if you're
it,
here for
that's-
the fucking news, yeah, like.
And if she heard it on the
you're
news,
fucked.
then I'm sure
Yeah.
it's everywhere. Japan approves first human animal embryo experiments. Yeah, we're fucked.
Wow, that was 2019.
Oh,
Well.
find a more recent one, Sean, so I
It
can
says
sound right.
embryo. It's like, are they putting like? I guess
called
they're putting
Jamie
a
live on the
human
podcast.
into like a animal embryo, right?
Jamie
the
is
way
in
around.
podcast Joe Rogan.
I was gonna say one of us should just read
It's
the
end
article.
game.
Wait, what'd you say, Sam?
One of us should just read the article. I think that would probably let us know a little bit.
No,
more.
that makes too much
Let's
sense.
not do that.
The end game
No.
is a real furry.
Right, exactly.
at MAGfest,
Yeah.
but like a real furry. I'm the first furry.
Right.
So
Jesus Christ, they've evolved.
I want to either segue into that other browser tab that you have open, or into MAGfest
That
2022.
sounded suspicious.
Let's do a MAGfest
Whoa.
2022 first, because I
Yeah,
feel
it's
like
an incognito tab, guys. Don't worry about
Oh,
it. All right.
yeah, I feel like the topic that we have here, I feel like is something that Tyler and Danny aren't too caught up to because they don't know a lot of people.
Right.
But it is still something interesting and very relevant.
You said we don't know a lot of people.
Yeah, about the
Oh,
event.
oh.
But actually, we'll talk about that and what just happened last weekend
Okay.
after we go over some MAGfest 2022
All right.
stuff.
Let's do it. MAGfest 2022. What do we think's going on?
Smaller. It's gonna be smaller.
Oh, is it happening?
I think
I
so
think it's gonna
right
happen,
now.
but it's gonna be smaller. I'm telling you.
That's better.
It's not gonna be as grand as it.
Do you
was.
think it's still going to be in the Gaylord?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, then it doesn't matter how small it is. I don't care.
Yeah. Do you mean when you
Um,
say smaller? Do you mean like they're going to intentionally cap the amount of people that can
I
go?
think so.
No, I'm
think they
saying
will.
I'm saying they're just not gonna have the money to bring all the shit that they usually.
I think
bring.
it'll be both.
Yeah.
I think they're
mean,
going
it
to
could
cap
be.
tickets and they're going to
Okay.
just have less funding.
I have a question for you then.
Yeah.
So let's say they announced that MAGfest will not be anything close to what it was previously, and we have trouble getting tickets to go. Would then we rather keep trying to get tickets and try to go, or just fall back on let's take a week off and go play games at a house and actually plan it a little better and have a full event
Oh, we're
at
getting the
someone's
tickets.
house? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
I'm with
that's fine.
Tyler.
That-
I
that's-
would.
That's not a question.
Would we bring the
Getting
computers
tickets.
because there might not be as many events?
Maybe.
I think.
I think-
Look, I gotta think. I think if we're gonna do it, I think this is the year to bring the fucking computers.
There's-
Captain Indecisive over here. The
Right.
answer to all your questions is yes.
Right.
I also
Getting
have
tickets, 100%. We're bringing our computers if we have to. If we have to pay a scalper to come out and then we jump
Scalper.
him, we will.
Right.
I also have 2 extra PCs now that we could always, it helps us a little bit.
I'm wondering
I just fuck myself.
if we have to bring computers. That means 2 cars, like without a doubt, because
100%.
we always go down
Yeah.
like packed as can be.
Yeah.
Only rent like an RV.
But I'm not super worried. Oh, and then we don't have to sleep in a hotel. I want to sleep in the Gaylord.
That'd be sick. If we just slept like
sleeping in the Gaylord is
yeah,
pretty
sleep in
fun.
the Gaylord, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, we're gonna put the RV.
In the parking
in the
lot?
parking lot, and then you only pay parking. That was a silly question.
That's a cheap.
Yeah,
That's a
but
cheap way.
I
They're
feel like-
definitely gonna deny that. They're
Yeah,
gonna,
but
no.
yeah, the size of an RV is not the size of a
Everyone
car.
starts
Yeah,
bringing
you'd have to get,
RVs.
like 2 spots.
Yeah.
I think you need like.
Yeah.
I don't
You
think the
need,
parking
like-
garage is even tall enough, so we
Yeah.
Yeah, you
can't.
need like 4 at least. It's an RV.
We need like
I don't
an
think it's tall
elevator, a
enough.
car elevator for the
Right.
Yeah,
top
we'd
of
be
the
paying the
roof.
same amount for a
Yeah.
hotel room
Yeah.
as we would.
Yeah.
And
Well-
then we'd also have to rent an RV.
I'm not worried that we won't get tickets. I think that's fine. What I'm worried about is them just saying no. I'm really convinced with how well everyone's doing with like the whole no mask thing going on that I think MAGfest is just straight up gonna happen.
I agree.
I think
Yeah.
I think we're totally good. The event's just gonna go down and we're gonna go.
I-
We're back.
I don't know if you guys realize. Probably in the last week, everything's starting to kind of
Yes.
be free.
Yeah.
I told Sam probably 8 months ago when this movie first got announced. I don't know if you remember me talking to you about this. I said right before July or during July, everything will open up. Movie theaters will open up.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna open up because Space Jam 2 is gonna be coming out.
Dude, I don't remember you saying it's because
You
of
don't remember me
Space
saying-
Jam.
Oh, you do remember
Are you saying
it.
No, I-
LeBron
Oh,
you
James
don't?
caused COVID?
No, I just said that I'm telling you something's gonna happen where this movie is gonna get promoted and people are gonna be in the theaters and it's gonna make a ton of money and it's gonna be right when everything opens up. I said it. I told Sam. I don't know if you remembered it, but I promise I told you this.
I think that Black Widow is gonna be the bigger,
Or that I'm saying.
person to or like.
I'm
movie
just
to
saying
bring
I
people
predicted
out.
it like 8 months ago
Yeah.
or something like that. A
Well,
long time ago.
I
Since you got
don't-
announced the movie.
Yeah.
I don't remember him explicitly saying Space Jam, but I do know that me and Troy both were like June and July. We are 100% going to be like back to normal.
That's why I said it though. Because
I
of
feel like
Space
most
Jam.
people were in that kind of thought.
And our prediction so far is pretty good.
I think July is.
I don't know if Black Widow so much. I don't think Black Widow's going to do better in the box
Avatar
office.
2, out of nowhere.
That would be. I think it's gonna do good box office. I think everyone.
Listen,
Dude,
it's a James Cameron movie. It'll do fine.
I don't know about you guys. I was driving home today, and I swear I saw like 4 parties. Like everyone is gonna be going back to doing
Normal shit.
like no, but like times 3.
Well, yeah.
When I went to the
everyone's
shore
gonna
last
get their
weekend,
party
there was
out.
tons of people on the beach.
Yeah,
I mean, it's gonna get.
it's gonna be
hectic.
nuts. It's gonna be a nuts summer.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah,
I agree. So I think the box office stuff's gonna be.
they'll be talking about this summer for many years and
So-
many songs.
As I was saying,
Summer
I think
of 21.
I think that Space Jam 2 is going to like do so well in the box office.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Better than any movie of this summer.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Black Widow might be close.
Yeah.
But
dude.
I think box numbers. I think box office numbers. Black Widow will beat it.
we'll beat Space Jam
yeah.
2.
Yeah,
I kind of don't want to see either of them.
I want to see both.
Why do you think
Dude, do
Black
you know how
Widow's
big
good?
basketball is in like
It's
China?
just because it's a Marvel movie.
Yeah, but this
Massive.
is like the
Simply it.
biggest Warner Brothers movie in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and it has
but
like Tweety Bird and Bugs Bunny.
It's got the
like,
whole
it has the
crew.
whole crew. Yeah.
I no. Black Widow will be bigger. Think
I think
about
Black
all
Widow
the
will be-
Marvel hype right now.
I think
just
Black
because
Widow-
of Disney Plus shows. People
Yeah,
are like, "Oh my god, I can't wait for another Marvel movie." Ugh.
I agree, but Black Widow is also like a little on the older side.
Well,
Like it's just we've seen her a lot.
I
and
just think
it's-
you're so wrong.
Yeah,
just
I
think
agree.
You're
I think he's
so
so
all
wrong.
right. Well,
dumb,
all right,
idiot,
okay.
bad call.
look when the box office numbers comes out, we'll see who's laughing.
Yep.
All right.
Well, this is a great segue into Marvel. And
Wait, wasn't there a secret tab?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
tell us
but
about the
I feel
secret-
like
Nah,
it
I
was
wanna
just
hear
about the YouTuber and TikTok fight.
We didn't even talk.
Oh.
I was gonna explain it.
TikTok.
I
Give
don't
me-
know.
g-
I don't know.
before
You're
we-
gonna
know
lose.
about the
You better
YouTuber
sell
fight.
it good.
I watched.
I don't know about that either.
You got Beavis and Boo Boo over there
Tonight, Saturday
No,
night,
I
right now.
watched the YouTube fight.
No, listen. Okay, let me start.
Go
Okay.
for it.
So first, last weekend,
Yeah.
we had Logan Paul versus Floyd Money Mayweather, right?
Yeah.
Who won?
It was an
I assume
exhibition.
Floyd.
Let me. Okay.
Okay, sorry,
So it was
sorry.
an exhibition rounds. It was 8 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
There was no winner declared. There was no judges, so it was just either knock him out
Yeah,
or
it's
whatever.
just like,
It doesn't go against Floyd's record.
the
That was the whole
fucking
thing.
point?
Maybe he was scared. So they fought. It was pretty good. I mean, he lasted 8 rounds. Logan Paul. You can't. He's also 50 pounds heavier, but hey, greatest boxer of all time. Pretty impressive. Even if it wasn't entertaining and not worth the money, I'm sorry whoever paid for it. I didn't. Watched the highlights after. It was
I
great.
watched it on Twitch.
Yeah. Oh, you did? Let me guess. UFC fight. The guy's like controller or something. You ever seen that?
That's really
Yeah.
funny.
They're really funny. Yeah,
it
he-
was just some guy. He just like kept. The stream kept going down, and he started at like he was like, "I'm playing Fortnite," and it was just the fight. And then they shut the stream down. I'm playing Minecraft. It's just the fight.
Yeah.
He just kept switching games every time they took him down. So like every once in a while, you have to.
I saw the best one during the Conor McGregor Floyd Mayweather fight. This guy's on Twitch, and it's like his face is in the camera,
Yeah.
and it's his glasses, the reflection, and it's just him staring. Like, dude,
Yeah.
he didn't get
I
taken
know.
down the whole time. 'Cause, like,
Yeah.
dude, it's like the most distorted. Like,
Yeah.
it was like we were from the '90s, just glasses reflection. Dude, I was dying laughing.
The
for
first guy I was watching was just some dude with a camera just pointed at his laptop, and he just kept talking the whole time. And he's like, "Yeah, guys, go to my Instagram and subscribe to me." And everybody's like, "Dude, shut the fuck up.
Dude,
Turn up the volume."
the UFC ones are funny too. The guy's like smashing the controller for like an hour straight. He's not playing at all.
Yeah, right.
So this goes into the next thing. So going on right now, because we were filming this on Saturday night at 10:52 Eastern time. At 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock, whichever one, the YouTube versus TikTokers fight started, and a lot of big names. You know, TikTok's a huge thing right now. You don't know what TikTok is?
I know.
No, I know what TikTok is, but
Okay.
I don't know a single TikTok star.
So I'll just give you the main event is Austin McBroom. You know Austin McBroom?
No.
So he's not a TikToker, so don't rush to the nose. He's a YouTuber.
Well, I don't know who he is.
Okay, well you were like you had to know like, oh, fuck all these TikTokers. No.
No, I didn't know who he was. I'm sorry.
Okay, so you ever heard of the Ace family?
No.
Okay, well they're big on YouTube. It's a family and they're cringy as shit. But Austin McBroom versus Bryce Hall, he's like one of these TikTok dancers. And then Anderson Gibb, he's big in Europe, YouTuber, versus Taylor Holder, another TikTok star.
Mm-hmm.
Deji, you know who Deji is?
No.
KSI.
Yeah.
KSI's brother is Deji.
Don't know. I
Okay.
know KSI. I don't know his brother.
And then Vinny Hacker, I don't know who that is either. DDG, he's I think he does a lot of like sports content.
No clue.
Wow, that sounds like an all-out fucking brawl.
There's a lot of like all these guys have millions and millions.
Between people I've never heard of.
Well, like younger
Right, of
generations,
course.
like they're really big. All these guys. Nate White, don't know who that is.
Danny, are we out of touch?
Yes, 100%.
No, it's the kids that are on.
No,
FaZe
we've been out of
Jarvis,
touch.
he's a FaZe Call of Duty guy, I think.
What is he doing there?
He's fighting.
fighting.
They're all fighting. It's a big boxing event.
Yeah, it's a silly question. They're
Yeah, that
all
was dumb.
it's a boxing event. Yeah.
Tanner Fox, you know who that is? I think.
Also big YouTuber.
Yeah, he got big with like
Wow.
skating stuff, right?
I'd honestly
This is
be
crazy.
impressed if I knew
Skating
any.
and
Yeah.
There's like 9 fights, dude. It's a
I
lot.
think he dated Corinna Kopf.
Oh, really?
So are these? Sorry to interrupt, Sam, but are these all exhibition
No,
fights?
I think these are real fights.
Oh wow.
Um,
When the fuck did all these YouTubers become boxers?
Is it
They all
MMA
did it
or-
for this event, and
I was gonna say most of them are just doing it for the publicity, and most of them are maybe practicing just to this upcoming event.
Sam,
Yes?
is it MMA or is it boxing?
It's boxing.
It's boxing,
I don't
Yeah.
know why it's so big all of a sudden. I guess because
I think it's just.
I mean-
Logan's doing it, and other people have decided that fighting brings in the most views because people want to watch YouTubers fight.
I have great news for you guys. Though, guess who's performing?
Who?
I want you
Halsey.
guys. You need to guess this. Don't tell them
Is
yet,
this
Sam.
performing?
Here,
Okay.
because remember what happened last time this happened.
So
No.
look here. Let's
You
break this
don't?
down.
All right. Huddle up.
This,
It's
you guys
gonna
know
be-
about this. You're cultured enough to know about this person, and you've watched them perform before. I'll give you that. That's it.
So is it
Okay.
Post Malone?
Nope.
Okay, look,
Oh.
it's gonna be somebody who's new, modern. So I'm already fucked.
Can I get?
No. You know them well.
I'll give you a hint.
Not mine.
I know them well.
Yes, I'll give you a hint. They're pretty memeable. That's your hint.
Yeah. You've experienced an issue with this person before on a previous event.
And they're
Issue.
musician.
Isn't technically a
Mainly
performer.
producer.
Should not be performing.
Yes, should not be performing.
Come on,
Is it
guys.
Kevin Hart?
Wait,
No.
I'll give you
No.
another big.
Not Kevin Hart.
I'll give you a massive hint.
Okay.
You're gonna say it.
He likes pears.
What?
Wait, I didn't even know that. What?
What? That was like a big thing.
I'll give you this. Ready? Another one.
Oh, it's DJ Khaled. Okay. That's all you had to say.
So DJ Khaled is
I'd hope.
Well, yeah, I was hoping you
That's
guessed it.
pears?
Not,
Yeah, there was like a big thing. Let me explain. So there was a time where he like lost a bunch of weight, and he was just like making videos every day about like his weight loss. And one of the days he was like, "Shout out to pears,"
Yeah.
because he was like eating a bunch of pears. It was just, everyone was like, "What the fuck?" Are you
Yeah.
talking
That was the
about?
golden age of DJ Khaled.
Yes,
where he was big on
100%.
Snapchat. And every day he was like,
Yeah, Ty,
They
make
don't
sure.
want
yeah,
you
move
to
up.
win.
Yeah,
Yeah,
move
talking
up
about
to
it.
it.
"Oh, sorry. They don't
Yeah.
want you to win."
Yeah,
On the
I
jet
remember,
skis?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was my favorite part. He went out on a jet ski one night and he got lost in the bay. And like the whole night was just him putting like Snapchats out like, "Yo, I think I'm lost. Yo, I don't know where I'm going."
So just to finish off, we got DJ Khaled, Migos, and Lil Baby. You guys know?
Oh, I know. Lil Baby's the guy with the meme where he turns into the car, right?
duh, baby.
That's Dub Baby. Yeah.
Are they different?
Yep.
Yes,
He's
I
like an
know.
old man. It's
I
so
know.
funny.
I'm sorry.
So they're performing, and then what else did I have
to be
say?
fair, I got those guys mixed up when I
Okay.
first heard of Lil Baby. I kept calling Lil Baby Duh Baby. I'm like, wait a minute.
Right.
And I think something with your question, Danny, you asked like, why is this becoming a thing, the boxing thing? I think people just want to watch like their people get beat up.
Yeah.
Like either the people they hate on YouTube, because a lot of these people hate.
They'll start just fake beef all the
Yeah.
time, and beef always gets the most views.
Yeah.
Hey,
Always.
as long as the fights aren't fake, I'm happy. If I get to see this Bryce Hall kid, Taylor Holder, all these annoying ass TikTokers get beat up, I will have a lot of fun. If I get to see some of these YouTubers I don't like get beat up, that would be great. I don't like a lot of people on this
Right.
list. I respect some YouTubers, not many. It's hard to get good on YouTube.
Do they have a cool name for this?
It's called TikTok versus YouTuber.
Yeah,
Like
that's
YouTuber is
the
TikTok.
YouTube
They need
versus
somebody
TikTok.
like us.
But, hey, they did brand it well. Like the
Right.
popular TikTok
They
young
can
kids
pick a
versus
name.
the like middle-aged like YouTubers. So
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
ones who got popular early. One other thing I wanted to mention, I think this is straight up hilarious. This person somehow got involved in this. Should we make them guess again or no? Just straight this one straight up.
No, just give it to him.
All right. So
Would be too sad.
Yeah.
FouseyTube. Somehow he's like the one who's you don't know Fousey.
Oh,
Right.
Come
Human
on.
Crazy. Yes.
Yes,
I
yes.
know that. Yes.
I don't know.
I know
the
him
one
as the crazy
H3
guy.
did the video about how he literally had the event he did
Yeah.
and he was like screaming on top of a car.
Yep.
He was
Shirtless.
having like
Remember this.
he was having a what's it called
Breakdown.
yeah, but
mental
what
breakdown.
it's called something.
I have no idea. Maybe you can look it up. But yeah, he was just.
It was just some kind of episode. I forget what it's
Right.
called, but there's a name for it. But yeah, somehow he's getting back into the YouTube stuff with this fight. He's like the one on the mic, like doing the weigh-ins and everything.
Yeah.
I just thought it was hilarious because he went absolutely nuts, and feel bad for
Yeah.
him. But hey, he's making it back.
Yeah,
So,
good for him.
Good for him. He found a way to make some money in this whole.
We should get involved.
No, I don't think
We're
so.
YouTubers.
I just said I hate all of them.
Let's get like a 50 count subscriber TikToker, and we can fight.
A
We
50.
can fight them.
I
You know
don't
what
know
I'm saying?
why.
Let's start reaching out to some TikToks.
guys.
Yeah, the small guys.
Amateur
Right.
TikToker fights
Right.
big TikToker.
Right. No gloves, no fucking. You know what I'm saying?
Just street
Chairs,
brawling.
Just straight killing each
Yeah.
other.
Just a
Yeah.
street brawl with no rules.
Yeah, right.
You can get bats,
Exactly.
chairs,
Bats,
knives.
fucking-
Apparently-
yeah,
apparently
chains.
The only rule is no guns. Okay.
Yeah. Apparently, it was hard to
even
get all
that's
this
kind
done.
of, you know.
You can bring them, you just can't use them.
Yeah, right.
That's the rule.
Apparently, it was hard to get all this done though, because like there's like actual athletic commissions that you have to go through to become a real boxer and not wear headgear and have certain rules.
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of cool. And it's going to be hosted at the Hard Rock, or it's being hosted right now at the Hard Rock Stadium, right? It's called in Miami.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
in Miami. So they're gonna have a sold out crowd, I'm sure, or something close to it. If not, they'll be embarrassing. But good luck.
Good luck, everyone.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know they
New
watch.
age.
I know they watch this. Since you guys are watching
Yeah.
this right now during your fight,
Right.
Yeah. Good luck.
what
I'm sure it's
what
up on
side
the
are we
screen
on?
there. Huh?
You go on
YouTube.
TikTok or YouTube?
What the?
What?
What? With TikTok or YouTube?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, like who am I betting on?
Yeah.
With all your money.
I don't know any of these people.
Bet
Just
your whole
YouTube.
bet your whole
Just say
bank
YouTube.
account
Yeah,
on
it's
one
not
number.
about the people. It's
Fuck
about
it.
the loyalty.
YouTube.
Yeah, loyalty.
YouTube.
Are you loyal to YouTube or
I'm
TikTok?
going TikTok because
What?
look, that's the new fucking sliced bread right there, man.
Sliced bread.
Do you even have it downloaded?
No, but
Have you ever used it
no,
at
but
at all?
I've seen.
we have a
people use
TikTok,
it, so
right? Don't we have a
basically-
TikTok?
We should. I don't know if it happened.
I think our social media manager doesn't do anything with it.
Right.
No. She's starting. Okay,
Well,
we're
look,
paying her a
okay,
lot of
let's-
money.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's slow down. It was Ryan until just recently we were trying to bring on
Right.
Ryan's girlfriend,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and she'll take over everything, and it'll be bumping.
it'd be
Yeah,
cool.
I agree.
It'd be cool.
Yeah. So
Excited for her. Hopefully she kills it. We're gonna pay her a ton of money.
it's super. She's gonna be getting all of the funds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Danny, you're gonna have to
Wait,
put
you
up
guys are
some of
getting
that.
paid?
Or paying.
Yeah.
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 All right.
We're
In fact,
rich.
you know what? I'm
Oh,
glad
okay.
you brought that up. Let's break for our sponsors.
Do you guys want to box just in this room? Like just move all the tables and start boxing?
Fuck it.
Hey guys,
Yeah, that'd be
we'd like
really
to take
funny.
a moment to just thank our sponsors.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And so,
appreciate
back to what we were talking about.
It's like that when they do Shaq and Ernie the Jet. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Charles Barkley.
Yeah, yeah.
He goes, I forget how they say it. Fuck. It's like Ernie's stat of the night, right? And they always say sponsored by nobody.
Oh,
It's really
they
funny
just
when
give
you
you
watch
nothing?
it. You gotta watch it.
I want to close it out unless you have something else that you want to talk about with Loki, because we all just watched the first episode of Loki, and we'll obviously be talking about every new episode as they come out, because I think this is going to develop a pretty cool background to the multiverse and
I
the
think so, too.
timeline. that
Is this
goes
too
on
early for
Marvel.
spoilers or no?
No, it's 2 days.
Yeah.
It's one
Yeah, go
episode,
watch
I
it.
mean.
3 days.
Yeah.
Plus, if this isn't uploaded at least until tomorrow or maybe next week,
And who's
Yeah,
watching this
we're
far
fine.
into the podcast?
we're
Like,
yeah.
relax.
No one's listening to this. We're fine. We're totally fine. No
Right.
one listens to this part,
Yeah.
so we're good.
Yeah, we're okay. We're just hanging out and having a conversation.
Yeah.
We're not actually doing the podcast. This
Right.
is just kind of like for us.
Exactly. Excuse me.
So yeah, great.
You're kidding?
I'm like burping up some of that takoyaki I had earlier.
Taki,
Oh, geez.
taki,
By the way,
yaki,
so
yaki,
I've been
yaki,
watching One Piece, and like I got to the scene where like they're eating a bunch of takoyaki, and I was like, oof.
I like
Yeah,
how he
try
says
some.
that. Do you like how he says that?
Takoyaki.
I like
See,
that.
I'm kind of like skipping over the O. It should be takoyaki.
Okay.
I'm saying takoyaki.
Okay.
Danny, you look good with your hair too, dude. I
Thank
like
you very
it.
much. I
Yeah,
appreciate
no
it.
problem.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So are you gonna talk about your takoyaki and the burps, or are we?
Talk
about
well,
Loki.
there's nothing. It's good takoyaki.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
What's like the filling and like not? I mean, I know there's octopus, but what's like the ball? What?
What?
It's a what?
Nothing.
What? Oh, gee, I don't know.
Wheat flour based batter.
And octopus. It's pretty good.
Oh, it's really good. Yeah. All right.
Awesome.
No,
Sometimes
no,
you'll-
sorry.
No, I
Too
actually
long.
wanted you to go on more. I liked hearing you just
Well,
go
no,
on
Sam
about
doesn't like it. Sam has a strict guide to follow. so
Sorry,
let's
Sam.
talk about Loki.
Yoki.
Yeah, right.
That's gonna be the
Toka
villain at
Loki.
the end.
Yeah, right.
That's
Yeah,
gonna be the villain.
right.
It's gonna run into Yoki.
Right. It's a variant. Takoyaki Loki. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, Sam.
All
Go
right.
ahead.
Totally serious Loki conversation starting now.
It was-
Oh, dude, that girl who's the judge, she's so hot. She's so hot.
You know her name is like Gugu Gamma what or something like that. I'm not kidding. Look it up. I'm not kidding.
You just call her Gugu.
It's her name is like
Yamawat?
Gugu Mamawa or something.
Mama Wad.
I see. I said it's
Gugu
fucking wild.
Mabathra. Like the actress's name or the
Yeah, the
character's
actress's
name?
name. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Okay.
her. The actress
That's a real name,
And
yeah.
the name of the show is Ravona.
We got it, Sean. We have a computer
Her
right here.
her parents.
Right.
I'm sorry. Her parents suck.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Upgrades.
yeah.
I feel like every episode we've had an upgrade to the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Right?
try.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, that's a good picture.
I like the new upgrade with the I feel like it
this is a
doesn't look
genius
as bad
idea.
too. Thank
Yeah.
you. I
You
appreciate
can't see it, but there's a monitor right there that they're.
I appreciate that,
controlling the
guys.
computer
I'm really
Yep.
excited to get this going. My arms are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. I'm excited to see what happens in the future for the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah.
I hope Danny gets to enlighten me on a lot of information, facts, and stats
Oh,
on
yeah.
the episode.
Relate to
for
the
sure.
comics, particularly because
Yes.
Danny is an avid comic reader.
Yeah,
for
if you
sure.
if you do comment, we'll. He's definitely not going to comment back himself, but what we can do is we can ask Danny and then relay that information back to you.
Right.
Oh,
If we
I don't want-
ping, if we
back to
ping
you.
him, he'll respond. So
Yeah.
just leave your comments for Danny, and then we'll
I
nag
got a
him
busy
and
schedule.
nag
They
him.
don't need to be comic related. You
Eventually-
can ask him anything.
Right.
Yeah, we have a
Right.
group meet. We just ping him and he sometimes gets back to us.
And
Right.
sometimes he doesn't.
Yeah,
I'm feeling under fire for
No,
some reason.
not at all.
Okay, well,
If anything,
I just thought that was a good way to explain it. Like we're probably going to be the ones commenting. We like to take care of the comments.
right.
okay, well, I don't know. Like, if you want me to do it, I'll do it.
No,
I don't
no,
mind.
I enjoy doing it. I like
I
commenting
just
people.
feel like
I just
you're
want them.
saying
No, no,
something
I just
here.
want them to know that I'm not going to be the one actually giving the
Answer.
response.
Okay.
I will be the one typing the response. So if there's any spelling errors,
See,
that's my
it's
fault.
there's a passive aggressiveness.
No,
there. I'm
I
detecting.
swear,
Are you detecting
it sounds
I
like
feel
it.
it.
It sounds like it, but it's. I swear on my life, I mean it.
Uh-huh.
I just think
Okay.
I'm not going to be answering the comic book questions.
Yeah.
All right.
You
I'm an
are.
idiot.
You are.
Yeah, I will.
Well, you are, but I'll be typing them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Right.
Because I'm a piece of shit.
No.
I can't do
Right.
myself.
Right.
I gotcha.
Right. Exactly. Now
No,
you understand.
I just know a lot about the cinematic universe. You know about the comics and the cinematic universe.
Right.
So you just know more than me.
So
For sure.
what?
Yeah,
I have a
okay.
question for you because you said something after we finished watching it. You think that the TVA is located in the microverse.
Yeah.
Now, is there anything other than a hunch that's causing you to think this?
Yes.
And what is it?
In the comics, I can't remember the place, what it's called, but this guy named Kang the Conqueror, who I believe they're retooling in this, so that way he's a timekeeper. He has like this city that he goes to in the microverse. I think they're gonna kind of retool it for that. I can't remember the fucking city.
What if they got stepped on?
I mean, they're too small.
They're too small.
I guess.
So, do you
but,
think
yeah.
that
What if they got stepped on hard?
It's a good question.
you said his name's Kang?
Kang.
Kang.
Kang the Conqueror.
Kang the
He's
Conqueror.
a time traveler.
And his like city is located in the microverse.
Yeah, they actually tease it in
Wait, what was the
second Ant-Man movie. Like you can see it briefly when they're shrinking.
what was the judge's name
you
again?
can really like they show
The
it.
city, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Whoa,
Yeah,
I did
it's
not
like
know
briefly.
that.
It's like a scene. It's like a
Wait,
frame.
in which?
So
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Oh shit.
yeah, I do remember them when they went really small. They explained that time changes, but I don't remember the way that it said it affects them. Except
Yeah.
that when what's
Every
his name
5
was
minutes.
looking for his wife,
Yeah,
she was really old.
she was like, I don't know. Like I guess she aged normally, but she just had more time. Like she did a lot of shit in there. I think is the implication.
Yeah, it's like every 5. Like he was in there for 4
Right.
hours, but it was really
Yes.
4 years.
It was like many
Yeah.
years. It was
Yeah.
5 years.
Every 5 minutes was like something.
Yeah.
So
crazy.
then that wouldn't. I don't think that's. Maybe the TVA is even smaller because
Yeah.
I'm fairly confident they're going to say that the TVA time does not pass.
Yeah.
Like they can essentially pause time
I think so too.
because they've already hinted at it twice where they say time is different here.
right.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know why.
100%.
See, wouldn't it make more sense if they were in like a pocket universe? Because like,
I think it's its
No.
own
That's-
world.
I think
yeah.
that's
that's
yeah.
what I think.
The
Because, like,
microverse is essentially pocket universe.
yeah, but they like blow up the world when they like prune the planets.
Well, they just grow into size. You're talking about like those like reset bombs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they're like to prune off the worlds that like fuck up. That was
Yeah.
the point.
Yeah.
So,
they're
like,
they're
wouldn't they
resetting
be
whole
like
timelines.
blowing up? See, I just think there's a separate entity of their own.
I agree. I think it's its own.
Yeah,
It doesn't make
world, like
sense
its
for them
own-
to exist within the world.
I only think even
No,
yeah.
because the microverse does not exist within reality and time.
Oh really?
It's completely separate. Yeah.
Okay, so there's different like worlds in the micro.
Yeah. Pretty
Okay.
much.
Well, I think
It exists outside of time and space.
what I think is cool then that what they can do, what Ant-Man couldn't. Like remember how when he got smaller, he couldn't get too small or else like he would have issues
Yeah.
coming back and he would get lost in there. Like the Pym's wife, right?
Yeah.
Hank Pym's wife. It's pretty cool. They have those like teleporting like windows thing that they can just instantly get anywhere at any time and any size. I
Yeah.
assume.
Exactly.
that's
Right.
pretty
I
cool.
think they've perfected that whole thing.
Oh,
I think
but
the
they've created everything, right?
the timekeepers. Yeah, I think the
Timekeepers created all that
timekeepers are
shit, yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. So they can do whatever they want, right?
Yeah, pretty much. And it's also interesting. So like they tease like this multiverse war that happened a long time ago. Like
Yeah.
That's definitely coming back. There's definitely
so
gonna be
yeah,
multiverse war.
I think the idea is like I think the timeline is essentially cyclical.
Why do you think that they would introduce it? You think it's cyclical?
Yeah, like it's
Why would they introduce it if they also then later in the episode mention that it doesn't really matter if it happened? What? Why would they mention that if it happened in the beginning or in the past or the future if it doesn't matter? Remember when Loki's like upset about the future and the past? He was like, it doesn't matter. Like, it is how it is.
right.
Well, if that's the case, then why can't they go back and change the war? You know what I mean?
No, because that wasn't
Oh,
part
yeah,
of the.
right,
the
yeah.
That wasn't part of the one timeline though. They fixed it to the right timeline.
Right.
Oh,
One
the
timeline.
That's why
initial,
I'm
the
saying it's
war
cyclical,
was like the
exactly.
initial.
Yeah.
That's
Gotcha.
what
Right.
formed these three to come together and make one timeline.
Yes.
A fixed
Okay,
timeline.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I
That
think
makes
what's going
sense.
to happen is Loki. This is my prediction I was going to talk about.
Yeah.
I think the Loki that is killing people is the Loki that is just the one that we're watching, right? And that him not getting killed by the TVA, that's called, right? Caused this new timeline of Loki being to know about the TVA and know how to kill them and know how to mess up the timeline and
Yep.
cause this multiverse so that he can save himself from getting killed from Thanos.
Yes.
That's what I think.
Yep. I totally agree.
Yeah. That's my
also,
idea.
I don't
and
know-
then sorry.
Oh, go ahead. You're good.
So I just want to also say that Spider-Man, that's why we thought the multiverse stuff was going to get introduced in Doctor Strange. I think by like the 3rd, 4th, 5th episode, or just by the end of the season, whatever, because it's probably going to happen before Spider-Man comes out, 100%. That's what's going to start the multiverse issues, and that will lead right into Spider-Man, which will then lead into Doctor Strange. So I think him doing this is going to cause other multiverses and other timelines, and that's going to cause the other Spider-Mans to come over to this because they're going to start clashing.
Yep.
Right.
And it's
I
going to
agree.
bring the Spider-Man from the other movies, which is already announced, right? Technically, is that confirmed?
No, it's not officially announced.
But
it's like
people are
practically-
it's practically confirmed, and
Yeah.
like Doc Ock, and so
Yeah.
I think those are going to merge with that universe because of Loki's issues with not issues, but because of he found out about Thanos killing him, and he's going to escape it because he escapes
Yeah.
death always, right?
So the problem I think that comes up with that is that if Loki saves himself, does the outcome of the whole Thanos thing still happen? Which I guess we'll have to find out.
Well, doesn't it keep cycling? Like, doesn't things keep happening over and over again?
They suggest that.
Yeah.
That's why I said it was. I think
'Cause-
it's cyclical because like he says like it happens again and again and again.
Yeah.
Like you're just supposed to die.
You said
at
you're
this
supposed
moment.
you're supposed to be a person who causes others to succeed,
Right.
and over again, and cause people pain.
Right.
That's what he said.
And if it breaks from that, that's when they get involved.
That's when they get
Yeah.
involved. Right.
So I think there's still other timelines like of Loki who does get killed by Thanos,
Yes.
but this version of Loki in this timeline, so it could be a unlimited cycle, right?
yeah.
But this version of him, like say 10 seconds, there's another timeline,
Mm-hmm.
10 seconds from the Loki we see, and he dies and goes through the normal Thanos thing.
Yeah.
right? But this one, because he got fixed, correct? But this one didn't get fixed, and he's gonna be the one that causes the issues.
Well, so the one that we see in the show hasn't been fixed yet. They
Yes.
they pull him out of this branch timeline.
He's a variant.
They cancel the timeline with that bomb, and then now he's in the TVA, which is outside of time and space.
That's what I'm
it
saying. So
doesn't
that
matter.
timeline's canceled, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that timeline isn't gonna cause
any issues anymore.
Infinity War not to happen
Yeah.
and Endgame not to happen.
Right.
So that will still happen, but this
Yeah.
version of Loki is gonna.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So
fuck
on the
up that
main
timeline.
on the main timeline,
Yeah.
that's where everything's fine. Thanos is going to kill him, but
Yeah.
what this variant Loki is going off to different ones in an attempt to stay alive because he knows that his
No, he's
main
causing
timeline-
different ones. I think.
So Loki, yeah.
Well,
so,
I think he's purposely causing them so that he can exist in them.
Yes.
And the TVA comes to find him and he kills them off because he needs to keep existing because he knows that in the main timeline he dies.
I agree.
So Loki is essentially only staying alive by hopping around and either creating new timelines or by just jumping into new ones. But he's probably creating them.
But they keep going and fixing the ones that he's messing up. I
Correct.
think.
They're
Yes.
hunting
So
him
to
down.
like the 1559, whatever the
Yes.
date was
Yeah,
on that.
the Italian one. I
Yeah,
think.
when they talked to the kid, they said like, go hang outside and everything will be fixed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So they're fixing that timeline, but Loki was there and he killed people.
Yeah, he killed.
Yeah.
And he
them.
killed.
Yeah.
So the TVA people are still dead, and that group won't be is dead.
Yes.
But that timeline is still okay because other
they
groups of
reset it.
TVA went to.
TVA 's
But
reset.
what he's doing,
Yeah.
Loki, is he's stealing the
bombs.
the time bombs.
Right.
So I don't know what his plan is with that, but that has to be something important.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He's
It
gonna
absolutely
blow
is.
up the main.
Oh
timeline.
yeah,
He's gonna
Wow,
fuck up
That's a
some
good
parts of the
theory
main
because like I
timeline.
was just thinking the same thing.
Well, there's so many questions that we don't have answers to because,
Right,
like, in theory, like having a variant Loki go back in time is causing a new branch timeline.
Yep.
So I wonder if the whole idea
He's
is
going to cause the whole fucking multiverse to be an issue.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see that like clock sword thing?
Oh, sorry. I just came to the realization that I think that Troy's prediction of the timelines being fucked up. We initially, before we started watching this, thought that was all going to be introduced with Doctor Strange.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the movie where they fix everything.
Maybe.
So Loki is just all getting fucked up. Spider-Man is the effects of everything being fucked up, and then we hit. Oh wait, we have Eternals before then, right?
Yeah.
So that should be interesting.
I don't think it has anything to do with it. I don't think that's going to have anything to do with the Marvel.
It might.
Like,
They haven't. We don't know fucking jack shit.
no,
about
we don't.
that.
We don't.
So
And
anyway.
Here's the thing. I'll give you a theory. An Eternals theory. Everybody's saying that they never interfered, but that's not. Now there's always the possibility the TVA stopped them.
Yes.
So I don't know.
I just think that the Doctor Strange
Yeah.
Madness, Multiverse of Madness, that's where we're going to resolve everything.
Okay.
I think that Doctor Strange is going to be the guy that fixes everything. And
possible.
we're all going to be like,
but it
all
is called
hail.
the madness of the multiverse, so it could be just it going even exponentially crazier and causing
it's,
more
it's
Marvel
so
stories.
fucked up that they need Doctor Strange to fix it, and he's like, shit, I got to go fix this.
Yeah, but
and then
I
the
think,
entire movie is him trying to fix
You
it.
don't-
That's
you
why
don't
it's
think
the madness of the multiverse.
do you think the TVA is even below Doctor Strange? Do you think Doctor Strange is above the TVA? Like, can even do
well,
stuff?
I think they're on the
he's
same
a top,
level.
Wait.
Yeah.
Careful, because I could have sworn when they like introduced Doctor Strange and the bald lady before that aren't they timekeepers?
No,
What are they considered?
they're like
think they're
they just
time,
protect like reality, like multiversal shit. Not really time. They actually do suggest that in this episode. They suggest that like they.
I think they're
work
time
alongside
protectors though.
magicians.
Like they stop certain things from happening. Like, for example, when they went back to get the time gem,
Yeah.
she said, in order to keep time intact, I can't give you the stone. But then then Hulk says, well, why would Doctor Strange give away? And she says, well, then here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he must be something to do with time and why it's intact. But again, we don't know yet.
Do we
Yeah.
remember the title that was given to that bald lady that was passed on
Ancient
to
one.
Doctor Strange?
Yeah.
The ancient one.
Yeah, so she's just old as fuck.
But no. I thought there was something that was like passed on to Doctor Strange.
The Sorcerer Supreme.
Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah, which like is
I
the
think
title.
I think he, in terms of power, is above the TVA because I think the TVA dictates and enforces that main timeline thing. They're kind of like the authority of the timeline,
Right.
But they're not above the timeline. We didn't find anyone who's like manipulating and changing shit, except they have those bombs. But that's not really them.
Yeah, I think it's all bullshit. I think the timekeepers are like doing something nefarious.
Because they seem pretty
yeah.
useless.
Yeah, they kind of suck.
Yeah.
Well, no, because it's like they never explain like. So okay, the idea is like we're gonna do a sacred timeline, so that way we never have to deal with the multiversal war again. But like, so like they're just arbitrary. They're pretty much making decisions for everybody.
Like a scapegoat.
They're pretty much removing free will from the entire universe.
yeah.
Just so that like
Just people don't know about it.
there's no different variations, and then like it creates all this multiversal shit. It's still like I don't know. We just don't have enough info to really guess
I was
because
gonna ask a question that I don't think you'll even know the answer to, but just like tell me what you think about it. So, the TVA people, how are they formed? Are they just born in that universe? Are they just like
dudes?
birthed in
I
that
think-
universe, or
I
are they
don't
just
even
made?
think they're birthed. I think they're probably just made.
it suggests that they're made.
So I don't think so. Just because it seems that the reaction of units being killed is such a problem that I think maybe Loki's trying to diminish the amount of TVA there so that he can.
I mean, we
free
saw
will-
the size of the facility. I don't think.
Yeah, but I mean,
here's
he's
my
definitely
big
going after
question.
them for a reason and trying to
Yeah.
get this time thing. So.
Here's my big question. If you have a problem with a universe, why go to the exact point where the universe has a problem if you're just going to blow up the whole universe anyway? Just go somewhere else.
Because the
Does the
They're
reset
gonna-
only like cover a certain area?
no, like because they talk about like if they let the
the little pad. they
yeah,
have.
you know they have the pad and
The
then
red
it's like,
line.
it shows like the branching timeline. Like it'll reach a critical point where like
It'll
now you're
become
dealing
a
with-
separate,
like
and that's when I
yeah.
think it's going to hit. It's
Right.
going to hit a
like
point,
if it reaches a certain point, like now you have a whole new fucking timeline.
and that's going to happen. It's
Right,
going to
so
hit a
have
point
to-
where they
have to, like,
can't get
cut the branch
Loki.
at the stem. You know what I mean? Like right at the base.
Yeah, they're going to not be able to get Loki, and then that's going
Right.
to cause the
No, I
red
mean,
line.
like physically, why go to the exact location? You can go to the exact time, but
Wait, what do you
why
mean?
go to the exact location? Because
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
like
right.
why go to where Loki is when you can just go anywhere else and blow up the universe?
Right, because you just have to get to the timeline, not
Right.
to the plot. Like the
Wait, I don't understand. Explain. What do you?
Okay.
So they're saying why chase Loki if you could just end the timeline, the erroneous timeline, and not even fuck with him?
Because I think that Loki's already outside of the time.
But he was
I think-
there.
I think
What do you
there's
mean?
something we
What do you
don't
mean?
know.
He was-
And
the guy that killed him at the end with the fire.
yeah.
Yeah, but I think that Loki is already rogue and it can't even get affected by time anymore. Like he has access to the same equipment.
time
Maybe.
No,
travel's
I
just
think
dumb, dude.
I think he has. You saw the little thing in the ground too, the clock
Yeah.
sword. I'm telling you, I think he has access to the equipment to not be affected by the timeline, just like the TVA.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
that sword
So
is
it doesn't matter
definitely
about the time.
something.
Yeah, it can't.
I
It's
thought it was
not,
a shovel.
I'm saying whatever it was a shovel. Yeah,
Yeah, probably,
but again, it doesn't. It's just like the TVA people. He can't be affected by the timeline, so they can't destroy his timeline now.
Right.
So he can just keep teleporting as much as he wants. I think, just like
Yeah,
they can.
because like now like they don't know where the fuck he is because he keeps jumping around.
They're trying
and
to track
shit.
him, so
Yeah.
clearly he can go to any time and any place.
And the other thing is like Loki's old too, so like even like before he's aware of like just being like jumping around time and shit. He's so old that like he probably has like 1,000 variants just because of how old he is. Of Loki's trying different shit and then them resetting it. So it seems like they've just been having a Loki issue for a long time.
Yep. Because at first they wouldn't even tell, like they didn't want to tell him that it was him who
Yeah.
was. And I think that's where they fucked
Right.
up. That's I think
So
the
I don't know
problem.
if it's like him. Is the show about like them hunting down multiple Lokis, or is it just this one Loki that's like fucking around with shit?
Yeah, I think him finding out that himself was killing TVA people
Mm-hmm.
and seeing that he got killed by Thanos is what the most important two things are.
Yeah.
It was going to cause him to be this escape of death person.
Right.
That's just my thoughts.
I wonder if Loki is now going to be in if he's not stopped in this series, like if he wins at the end.
He won't be.
Well, right. Supposedly he's destined to not win.
No,
But-
I'm saying I don't think he'll be stopped. I think he's
Oh,
gonna.
you
I
think
he's
he'll
yeah.
get out? Okay.
I think he's gonna.
If that's the case, I think Loki is going to be. That's why he's going to be down, go down as like the god of mischief. Like we're all gonna now know. Like he's been the god of mischief before, obviously, but he hasn't done anything that was crazy mischievous. He does sleight of hand. We watched in the first episode. He like steals the guy's remote.
Right.
But it's never been anything like on this level, and I think it's finally now where
I-
he's so mischievous that he just fucks with
Right.
timelines and whatever the hell.
Yeah.
He
I
wants.
100% agree
Yeah,
because
I think he's gonna he's gonna betray the TVA. He's gonna work with them, betray him. Either like just have total control of time or whatever. But yeah,
in the comics, how powerful is he?
he's very powerful. I mean, because like he's a magic user.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the fact that we've
So-
really seen him do nothing in the movies
Yeah.
means they've been saving him for something.
Yeah.
Just like Scarlet Witch. She's been
Right.
the same exact person.
Yeah.
Not too much in the movies. She had one chance with Thanos in Endgame,
Yeah.
but then all of a sudden we've seen a new version of her.
Yeah.
And I think there's a picture here actually from the trailer, and it shows him like this. It looks like he's like the president, like he got voted in
Yeah,
almost.
yeah.
So he
Can't
kind of looks like
he-
the leader.
With his magic, can't he like teleport and vanish and shit?
Yeah, they've always been super vague about it in the movies.
Right.
What can he do in the
Yeah, it's
comics?
like
He's-
illusion.
In
I
the
feel
comics,
like
he can.
He's gonna get out of the TVA,
Right.
and then he can use all of his magic again, and that's why he's also like probably the most troublesome variant they've ever had because he's also a magic user
And he can look
just
like other people.
and
Yeah.
can look like other people.
Right.
So he's probably like the hardest variant they've ever had to deal with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
What are
that's
his?
dope.
What are the extent of his powers in the comics? Like full
Like
capacity.
illusions. He's got the daggers. I mean, like standard spells, I guess. You know what I mean? Like he can do all sorts of stuff. Again, he's like a mischievous guy though. Like so, he's kind of typically in the comics. He's a little bit more background.
He's a
until,
smooth
like,
talker, right?
The big reveal. I guess sort of. He likes to like. He's like a planner. You know what I mean? Like he likes to put all these things in motion, and then it's like, oh my god, it was Loki the whole time, sort of thing. You know?
That's what this probably is going
And,
to be.
then, and that's a mischievous.
When they had the
person, so-
conversation in the room, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I see that I just do it to."
Bullshitting.
Yeah.
It's total bullshit.
Total bullshit.
Which I think they tried to make kind of obvious, but kind of
Wait,
not.
what are you guys
Yeah.
talking about?
When he was in the room with Owen Wilson,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Yeah, like I realized that I do it to, like put on."
Oh,
a
him at the
facade."
end where he like seems serious.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think that was all bullshit.
I think it might have been bullshit to put the TVA over, but I think at the same time, the very previous scene when he looks at all the Infinity Stones and he's like, none of them work.
Oh, that
here,
was
he,
real.
He made a realization where he's like, wait, is the TVA like the like ultimate power?
Right.
He was like, what the fuck's going on?
That's why I think
Yeah.
he realized, and once the Tesseract didn't work too, he's like,
Yeah.
"All right, I have to like smooth my way out of this.
Yeah.
Like I need to not get killed by these people."
I think he is going to hunt down the people like the actual timekeepers.
that'd be
Because
Well,
he
we don't
mentions like right at the beginning, he's like, "Yeah, fuck them, the lizard guys or whatever."
The lizard
He's
guys,
making
yeah.
fun of them, so he's gonna come after them.
Well, hey, we will see.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep,
All right. You guys want to wrap it up?
Yeah.
sure.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, Danny, if you want to have some final words of wisdom.
Yep. Don't forget, check us out. We got Twitter, Instagram. Leave us comments, likes, subscribes, anything else. We're on all your normal podcast platforms. So, Daniel.
Also, you guys got something too, right?
Oh, yeah. We can shout out the Optimal EV electric vehicle channel.
Yeah,
we're still watching around.
Yeah, we're pretty much going to be giving you guys tons of information on electric vehicles. I mean, obviously very different content between that and this, but if you want to learn something, go check it out. It's just Optimal EV on YouTube and Instagram. So follow us, check it out. Danny?
Hey, y'all. Life is returning. Get your shit together. Let's get this shit done. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
I know what you're saying.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. COVID's over. No more fucking checks. No more free checks, people.
Woo!
All right. Yeah.